Alright, hey guys, my name is Carter. I work in the feeder room here at Tye-Dyed, and today I want to talk to you guys about my 3 favorite algae eaters. So, to start off with, the Fara Wallas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, are these little twig-looking guys right down here. They are my 3rd favorite because they have a very unique look. And now technically what they do is they eat a sort of biofilm in the algae. But they've got these long little stick paddle noses. They look really unique. And on top of being, very unique looking, they stay fairly small, under 6 inches in length, and they're very peaceful. They're very passive fish. They're not very aggressive towards others. So next on my list for favorite algae eaters are things like Plecostomus, or specifically my favorites are these clown Plecostomus. They stay very small. They really don't get much bigger than that. And they're maybe not the best algae eaters compared to some others, but they're very good. They do a good job of keeping tank clean. And they're very peaceful. They like to hide out more in shadowy areas, so they're not going to be aggressive with other fish. And compared to other kinds of Plecostomus that get, quite a bit bigger, like your common Plecostomus that gets pretty big for the average aquarium, and then they can be kind of aggressive towards other plecos. So then, my favorite algae eaters that we have here in the store are these flavatras, or they're also called panda gars, if I remember correctly, because they get this really cool sort of stripe pattern, almost kind of like a bumblebee in a way, but like panda markings. And they're very efficient algae eaters. They're very active both during day and night. They can be a little more aggressive with other fish, but they're not violent, so to speak. They kind of posture and do essentially like threat displays more than anything else. But they sit here like this all day and just clean away. So these guys are pretty much fully grown at this size as well. They stay like right around 2 inches in size. Now, compared to like some of their cousins that we have, the Gararufas, which get double this size, these guys are much more peaceful. Like, the bigger they get, the more aggressive they get. So the Garas being bigger, they will bully other fish. But these guys really won't because they're small. So, honorable mentions. I said favorites we have here in the store, but my favorite algae eater that I have at home in my tank are the red lizard whiptail catfish. They're another species that they stay really small, and they kind of look like the Fara Wallas. They're very long, thin, but they get this beautiful red color.